Hello everyone and welcome to another Pauper Commander Brawl. No wait, that's not right. I was just talking about how Duel is kind of like Brawl and it got me confused. Hello everyone and welcome to another Pauper Commander Duel. I am Darcy Bits. With me today is B. I am going to be playing Cirina, Bargain Spinner, who I don't think is a great commander, but I got really enamored by her and made like 14 decks based around this character because I think she's really cool. On the side, you will see her as Sun Spider, Nimble Weber, the print version, but I do not need to get into my opinions on Omenpaths versus Spider-Man. That's not what this video is about. I'm going to move on. B, who are you playing?
I am playing Carlo, because I am the villain. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Villain in my life.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. That was really rude of me. I don't know why I said that. I was like boomer humor right there.
my heart is broken in half.
Alright, anyway. In the paper, they are Prowler, Cloud Thief. For some reason, Spelltable, which we're playing on Spelltable, does not have the Omenpaths versions of these cards, and I don't know why. Either way, that's that. So, I didn't think to randomize who's going first. Do you want to go first? I don't have go. Yeah, you're the villain. You go first.
Yeah, haha, I strike first.
That's right.
Cool. Alright, so I don't draw cards, correct? I always forget.
You do not draw a card in Pauper Commander Duel because it is not a multiplayer format.
Alright, then I will play a basic swamp and pass the turn.
Cool. I am going to draw for turn. And I will play a basic island. And do I have anything else? Maybe I do, actually. Let me double check. I do. I do have something else. I'm going to tap that island, and I'm going to play a Slitherblade. Slitherblade is a 1/2, and it can't be blocked. That is it. Pass the turn.
That's concerning. You probably gotta search up some horrible aura and put on that.
If only my deck was cool and made sense and wasn't the silliest thing you can imagine.
Oh, fair enough. Alright, let me just see what I'm working with. Oh, I'll draw a card.
Okay, I recommend it. Oh, I should bring Slitherblade up on the card reader. That's what it's there for. What if I click on this? Will it work? Oh, it showed up in one. That's awesome. Good job.
I'll play another basic swamp.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Oh, heck yeah. That means it's my turn again. In case you'd forgotten how magic works.
Yeah, thanks for letting the audience know that after my turn is your turn.
Yeah, alright. I will untap, I will draw, I will play another island because I don't have a planes yet for some reason. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine. I'm gonna tap 2. And I'm gonna play Arcane Signet. See? I told you it was fine.
Oh,
put it up
great.
here in the corner like that. Perfect. And you know what? I'm gonna swing it with my 1/2 that can't be blocked. What do you got for me?
Oh no! I gotta take 1 damage.
Alright, pow! Update your life total on the...
I have.
There it is, beautiful. Alright, I'll bring up the Arcane Signet, which apparently is the Edge of Eternity's one, and I'll pass the turn.
Mm-hmm. Alright, next turn for me.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna play this Island.
Okay, you're a little bit... Yeah, that's fine. I had to overlap our boards slightly to make the overlay work, but that's the reason I did that is because it only overlaps your lands and people know what those are. It's fine.
Cool. In that case, I'm just going to tap 1, 2, 3.
Oh no. What could happen for 3 mana?
I'll play my commander.
It's Carlo!
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, are the card sizes okay as they are?
I think they look fine.
Alright, cool.
I'm just going to bring up Prowler again. Prowler, the Clawed Thief. So can you tell us what Prowler does, or Carlo in our case?
He is a free man 2/3 with menace, and whenever a villain I control enters, he connives And what connive means is he will...
And a villain is like a bundling
loot.
term they made, like outlaw, right? Clearly that's what they did when they added villains to the game, right?
That would be cool.
I was thinking they really could have just made villain its own creature type, except for they updated outlaw to include them. And I know that it's kind of funny to be like, no, some villains aren't outlaws because they're like just terrible people who exploit the law. And I think that's very funny. But I think they definitely could have been like, we've updated outlaw to include villains, and all the cards that care about villains actually buff all outlaws to give it like retroactive support. Because it wouldn't have actually affected the way outlaw currently reads. Right? Those cards would not have been functionally changed. It could have always included villains and they would have operated exactly the same, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't like erratic that functionally changes the cards, but it wouldn't have. Anyway, I just was thinking about it the other day. Cool. Yeah, I like Carlo a lot. I think that they are surprisingly good. Your deck has a whole bunch of changelings to help smooth things out, but I think there's just actually enough villains to make your deck work, because a lot of villains were common.
A lot of villains. Yeah, they put a lot of those.
Villains are very, very common, it turns out.
Not as many heroes, but villains.
No.
Yeah.
No, but there wasn't any... Weirdly enough, there was no hero kindred like stuff in that set. Are you done?
There was a little bit, but no. Yeah.
The only thing that cared about heroes was there is a card that can search for a spider hero. But like that's specifically a spider hero. There's no hero kindred stuff. Although I did see a really cool thing pointing out how Sid from Final Fantasy does care about heroes. Which is very cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. Which I'd completely forgotten about. Yeah.
Huh.
Because the hero tokens were from the Final Fantasy set. Anyway, you're done, right?
I am done.
All right. I'm going to untap and draw for turn, and then I will play an island. I still have not found a plains, but I do have my arcane signet, so it's not so bad. Do I want to play my commander as well? I think I do. So I'm just going to do that. And bring in Cirina, Bargain Spinner.
All right, what are you getting?
Cirina, or Sun Spider, Nimble Weber, is a spider-human hero. Spider-human hero. Says, during my turn, they have flying. And when they enter, I search my library for an aura or an equipment card. I reveal it, I put it into my hand, and then I shuffle. I am going to go searching for an equipment, which is going to show up on screen. Please don't look at my deck. I'm going to find the Trailblazer's Torch. Yep, this is a 4-mana equipment artifact that says when it enters, I take the initiative. You can't see, but I'm really laughing at myself right now. I'm smiling so big. And whenever equipped creature becomes blocked, it deals 2 damage to each creature blocking it. So this goes to my hand, but when I have 4 mana, I can cast this and take the initiative. It's a guaranteed initiative taker. What more do you want? But you're not giving me anything right now. Do you have any reaction to this? What is happening?
I'm sorry. I actually muted myself. I'm sorry.
I'm just sitting here being like, nothing? Really? This is the stupidest thing I could have pulled, and you're giving me nothing?
Yeah, well, I did say, like, oh, it's this deck.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I did tell you
now
about
you're
it.
Unblockable makes sense. Though I do have Mana Sword, which is pretty cool.
All right, let me bring up Trailblazer's Torch.
So I may be able to
viewers.
turn this to my advantage. Ho ho ho.
Maybe you can. All right. I'm gonna swing in with my 1/2 because you can't block it, and I don't want to block it.
I can't believe villains have nothing
now.
to do with villainous choice. That's weird.
It is weird. I'm gonna hit you for 1/2.
All right, I will take 1.
That makes sense. I don't know why I said 1/2. Pass the turn.
Sorry. Hold on a second. Let me just update it.
Boop, boop, boop. But yeah, no, I think that they should errata all cards that reference the phrase villainous choice to being villains. That is my hot take.
That's a good hot take.
It would be such a simple change.
Yeah.
And types get updated all the time. That's not unreasonable. I don't think they should go through and change everything that could be a villain into a villain that would be ridiculous. There's too much. It's like making everything that could be an ally into an ally. But the villainous choice one specifically, I think, would work.
Yeah. So I'm going to play this hero villain, skeletal changeling.
Oh wow, that's also a skeleton and a spider.
Yeah. Yeah, and
All right, let me bring that up.
a cleric.
Is it relevant that it's a cleric?
No.
Oh, skeletal changeling. This says changeling, which means it's every creature type at all times. I forgot that was the wording of it. And you can spend 2 mana to regenerate it. Cool. So you get to connive.
Even when you're not playing, it's still all creature types.
It's true. And so you get to connive, which means you get to draw a card. And you have to tell me what you're discarding, because I can't see your discard pile in the way we have this set up.
Sure. Well, I mean, you'll see. You'll all see.
Will I?
I can draw a card, and I'm gonna discard the Midnight Hunter or Beastman.
We will see. That's true. Did you say Beastman?
The Swarm, I think they're called.
It's just called Swarm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beastman.
Yeah.
They should have just been called Beastman.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the thing with spiders, man, right? Is that there are lots of spiders. This is Beastman, not B-Man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. Yeah?
I am going to discard them, so Carlo gets a +1 counter.
Yes.
And then I go cast them, and they are also a villain.
Yes, and they can be cast from your graveyard if you discarded them this turn meaning the turn you tried to cast them, for 1 mana, which is quite a good rate.
That's a deal for a flash flyer. I know using the flash part, but still.
And that makes you connive again, like you just said. Which I totally blanked on, because I was thinking about explaining a different thing when you said it.
Let's see, what would be the best thing to...
as much as I've really been enjoying through the Omenpaths, I am looking forward to some new avatar cards, and seeing what kind of cool brews I can make around any of the spoilers, because I'd like to get more of those out early if we can, because I think that's really fun. Because we can just play with cards as soon as they're spoiled, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing stopping us on Spelltable.
Yeah. Wow, it's so villainous of you, Darcy. Or no, it's more criminal than villainous. It's an outlaw.
It's an outlaw thing.
Anyways, I'm gonna discard Common Crook.
Oh, Common Crook. Is that an outlaw?
It's an outlaw, and I'll get another counter.
Is it just called Common Crook in both versions? It probably is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Common Crook, a human rogue villain. Human rogue villain. It doesn't work as well.
And let's see, you only have 1 blocker, am I right?
I only currently have 1 blocker. It is a 3/2.
Alright, in that case, I will... Oh, dang it. Now I have to put the initiative on my screen. I gotta take the initiative.
Oh, I forgot, and I never actually... Oh, wait, I don't have the initiative yet. I didn't play the Trailblazer's Torch.
Well...
I just tutored it to my hand. I was like, oh, I forgot to do that. No, I didn't forget to do that. I wasn't supposed to. How much are you hitting me for? Like 6 or something?
4.
Okay. I can take.
That's like 6 or something.
I can take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 21.
Haha, I'm winning.
You are winning, even though I've hit you more times. What's up with that? That doesn't seem fair. I've scored more times and I'm still losing. What type of game is this?
Well...
It's like football, or like different ways of scoring are worth different points. What's up with that?
Yeah,
is that true? I don't know if that's real. Basketball does that too. Like there's like the 3-point line. I don't know.
I think it's like, well, you get to kick the ball after
I don't need to talk about this.
You asked.
I'm just vamping. I love to vamp. Okay. I need to make a vampire deck just so I can vamp.
Well, you're gonna get punished for it.
All right. Are you done?
What do you say?
Are you done?
I'm done.
All right. I'm gonna untap and draw. And look at my hand and go, dang it, I'm out of lands.
Wow, I can't believe you do that.
You know what? It doesn't matter because 3, 4, Trailblazer's Torch. Do you know what the thing about Trailblazer's Torch is? It lets you take the initiative. Do you know what the initiative does?
Lands.
Yes, that's right.
though.
The
It
first
gives you
thing
a land.
that it does. Oh, why can't I find this stupid option to do
That's
this?
the only card I know, because it barely gets further than that.
Boom, the Undercity. Ba-ba-ba-bum. So taking the initiative means that I now get to start my trek through the Undercity. I don't think I can really track counters properly. Maybe I should put
Keep
it
a note
over
there.
here. I could put a note. That would work, but I think I'll just add a counter. I will put a generic counter to say I'm in the first room. Yes, that means I just have to remember if I'm in the Forge of the Lost Well later, but that's okay. And I should also have some sort of, I'm just going to use a counter to represent if I have the initiative or if you do, by adding a charge counter. There we go.
All right, cool.
Hopefully that's not confusing.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So first room of the Undercity is search for a land, and I'm going to find myself a
Are you on a blue deck?
No, I'm not. That's the nice thing with Cirina is I don't need to get white mana, but I am actually a 2-color deck. I'm going to play this Plains, though, after I draw it to my hand, and then I'm going to equip the Trailblazer's Torch, I guess? How much damage am I looking on your side? Your side has a 1/1 Skeletal Changeling, a 2/2 Wektu Midnight Hunter, and a growing 4/5. The 4/5 has Menace. I don't want to block it with my 2 guys anyway, so I think I'm just going to let you have to take the initiative. I will put Plains into my... so I'll tap a Plains to equip the Trailblazer's Torch. It only equips for 1. And Trailblazer's Torch, in addition to the initiative taking, also says equip creature... If they become blocked, it deals 2 damage to each creature blocking it. So I'm going to swing in with my Cirina, who has flying during my turn.
Alright,
and
so
I'm going to swing in with the
block
1/2, because it has unblockable. And I'm going to swing for 4 damage at you.
So technically I could block with my...
You could block with Wektu, but it would be a chump block. I basically have given it first strike, 2 damage, which I think is a cool thing, and they could use it more often, honestly. Cool. Yeah.
They could have just had you have first strike, but maybe that'd be too powerful.
Well, I mean...
It's like first strike, actually, so never mind. Yeah.
Is there an Undercity token?
It happens in front of first strike.
Oh, there it is. Found it. Yeah, it's first or strike.
Wow,
right, that's my turn. I tapped out to do all that. Pass.
So that's 4 damage.
Yes, it's the torch does not give any bonus damage or bonus power. It just gets through past blockies.
All right, next turn for me.
Next turn.
I'll play a Swamp. You have no blockers.
I have none,
and I don't really want to block with anything, so I just swing out at you.
How many you swinging for?
No, actually, hold on a second. I might want to, I think I want to grow Carlo a little bit.
That makes sense.
I'm going to Unearth.
Oh.
Unearth.
1 mana sorcery. Return a card with 3 or less mana value from battlefield to graveyard. Scratch that. The other way around. Also has to be a creature. Sweet. Common Crook. Yes, they were in your graveyard earlier. Bap.
Bap.
Yeah. When they die, you get a treasure. Otherwise, they're a 2/2. Cool.
Yeah, I could just discard the Unearth now that I think about it, but oh well.
And since they entered and are a villain, you get to do a connive.
Yes, let's do that.
Let's see. Do you want to discard a land or a non-land?
I don't know.
I don't know. You're gonna find a new land when you take the initiative, so
That's fair, yeah. I'll discard land.
Sweet. How much are you swinging at me for?
Oh, hold on a second. I'm going to play a Universal Automaton.
That doesn't sound real. Universal Automaton. 1/1 Shapeshifter Changeling. Yep. Classic artifact creature shapeshifter.
Yeah, classic. Alright, I'm going to draw a card. Ooh, cool. I'm going to just discard a.
Yeah. B? You still
I'm
there?
gonna discard an Ideas Unbound.
Ideas Unbound. Ideas
And a counter.
Unbound. Oh, hey, yeah. I put a minor arcane package in your deck because I think it's fun.
Yeah, but I don't have anything to do for it right now. And I don't know if I don't know how good this is about the arcane.
I think
I don't
it's
know.
just
Damn
a
wrong.
sick card in general.
Yeah,
Especially if you're emptying your
maybe-
hand really quickly.
yeah, no, you're right. That would be cool.
If you have no cards in your hand, it's just 2 mana, draw 3. It's sweet. I mean, like, if you end your turn with no cards in hand, I mean.
Yeah, let's see what. I mean, I have a bunch of arcane stuff I can. Whatever. I'll get rid of this. Not dead after all. Actually, the extra card in my hand was still.
Oh, sorry. Not dead after all? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
If you
Alright,
could
and that
flash
gave me a
things, you don't
counter?
have to do it now because I've already brought it up, but if you could flash things on the battlefield before putting them in the graveyard, that would let me click on them before putting them so that you can get the... Anyway.
Alright, we'll do.
Are you gonna...
I'll swing out the stuff I have, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so Carlo did grow 1 because one of those was a non-land, but the other one was a land, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And so 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Okay, I'll take 8 damage. That's kind of a lot. Maybe I shouldn't let this happen. In the future. Right now, I have nothing to do about it.
No, I think you should. I think you should do that.
Alright, 13.
Alright. I'm going to...
Yes, I lose the initiative. I will remove the charge counter from this.
Yeah, let's see. How do I add a token?
You might not be able to because you don't have it in the... You have to go to... So you say add token, and you have to say search for tokens because it's not in your...
Right.
Yeah.
Undercity.
Yeah, it's just called Undercity/initiative, but you can just say Undercity and it'll show up. There it is.
Cool.
Because in paper, they made them double-sided, I think.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Which is kind of funny because like
you
basically would need 2 copies, but yeah. So I gave it a generic counter for room and charge counter for I currently have the Undercity.
Cool. Oops,
that's fine.
Sorry, how do I
you just generic? Tick down. Yep. Cool. So don't forget to find your land.
Yeah, let me just do that. Don't look at my deck.
Okay, I will not.
Alright. Oops. Not...
Take a look at what I have. What do I want to do next turn?
Yeah, okay. Cool, so this is tapped over here. And I think that'll be my turn. Pass to you.
Very cool. Alright. I will untap and draw. Still don't have lands. I do not have the Undercity, so it does not kick. I do not have the initiative, so I do not venture into the Undercity, I guess, to be accurate about things. And I just need bodies. You are threatening me with just bodies and bodies and bodies. What?
Look at his bodies.
Yeah, look at these bodies. Yeah. I think... What do you have in the way of blockers right now?
I have a 2/2 that when it dies makes a treasure, and a 1/1 that's a 1/1.
Okay. Do I swing in with the team again anyway, and then see if I can assemble enough in the second main? If I move further, I can either get 2 counters on a creature, or I can scry. Interesting.
Let's continue that line, but it didn't because no one will get.
I didn't even hear you start that line, so that's fine. Dang, maybe I just wheel myself. Dang, I'm taking way too long to think about this. I I don't think I can race you. I really should actually be trying to stop you from killing me.
I guess you don't really need your commander so I can like jump block now.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also good damage. It's 3 damage.
Or you can, in that case, maybe you can jump block with your 1/1.
Maybe I should. It's a 1/2, by the way.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
But this is 5 here. I have 5 mana. I think I do just want to cast these. And if that's the case, then yeah, okay. I'm gonna tap 3. And I'm gonna play a Cloudkin Seer. This is just a flyer that ETB draws me a card. Unless I'm mistaken, let me read it real quick. Flying. When Cloudkin Seer enters the battlefield, draw a card. Yeah, it's a 2/1 flying elemental wizard. I will draw a card. Interesting. Then I will do some flippy floppies, I think. And by that I mean I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play Whirlpool Rider. Whirlpool Rider is a 2-mana 1/1 that says when it comes into play, because it's an old card, when it enters the battlefield, shuffle all the cards in my hand into my library. Draw that many cards. So I'm going to shuffle 6 cards into my library and draw 6. Where's my shuffle option? Shuffle into library. There it is. And then draw 6 cards. Okay. I will then, because I have not played a land yet for turn, play an island. Leaving me with 1 open mana. Isn't that cool as heck? And then I think I do need to threaten to block you, basically, is the thing. But I don't really have a lot going on. How big is Carlo in the toughness department? 6?
6, yes.
3, 4, 5.
And I need 2 blockers.
Yeah, I think I just want to threaten you. So I'm going to swing in only with Slitherblade, which can't be blocked, to take the initiative back.
Okay.
Yeah?
That happens. I can't block it because it can't be blocked.
Okay. So don't forget to take 1 damage, and I will take the initiative back into my hands, going up to room 2 and giving me that charge counter to represent that I have the initiative. In room 2, I can either go to Lost Well or to the Forge. I think because this is a 1v1 game and I don't need to get through 40 health of 3 opponents, instead 25 health of 1 opponent, I am going to go down the Forge because it's the more aggro side of this dungeon. So that gives me 2+1/+1 counters on target creature. And I need to figure out if I want to give Cirina, make them into a 5/4, or if I want to give Cloudkin Seer into a 4/3. I think I'll make... I'll put them on the Cloudkin Seer, actually. It's easier to sort of incidentally do 1 damage than 2, and that might help me have them survive more. All right, that is my turn. Pass. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I might be able to hold on to the initiative this time.
We'll see.
I mean, probably not, but maybe. Also, I didn't bring up Cloudkin Seer if anybody wanted to see that.
Oh.
Boop. There they are.
All right.
You drew
so you have
such? Cool.
I drew a card. You have a 1/1, a 2/1, which is actually 4 free.
Yes, I have a 4/3, a 1/1, and my commander, which is a 3/2.
Yeah. How does so
the torch is only when it becomes blocked, not when it blocks.
Yeah, and that's all it does right now is just damage effect.
Yep. Yeah, I have it for the ETB more than anything else.
Okay, though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to I'm going to tap 1. 2. Play Pax Disdain.
Pax Disdain. 2 mana, instant. Choose a creature type. Target creature gets -1 for each permanent of the chosen type you control. Yeah, that does sound like the kind of card I would have put in this deck. So you're choosing villain, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villains?
Yeah, I gotta target your Cloud Concealer.
Okay, yeah, that'll kill them. I don't think I have a response. Let me double check my hand, though, in case there's something cool in it. No. Cloud Concealer will get -5/-5, and go down to a -2 toughness.
Dang.
Let me just.
You can't live with that kind of toughness.
I know.
Can you?
Yeah.
I should be like a villain, like, I think you'll find you can't live with that kind of toughness.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what villain is.
All right. What are you planning on doing next?
Let's see. I think I just win if I swing out.
Wait, do you have 13 damage?
No, you're probably right. I have 3. I have 5. That's 3 plus 5 is 8. And then I have 11 damage. Yeah.
Okay. I was pretty sure I assembled a decent chunk of blockers. I know you have Menace on Carlo, but still, that's 5 damage.
And you have a 1/1 and a 3/2, so I think I'll just not send my 1/1s.
Mm-hmm.
Boop, boop, boop. So I'm swinging in with 5. Actually, hold on a second. Is there anything I can do to? No, I'll just hold off for now. I'm going to. Yeah, so this is flying, FYI, so you can't block this.
I can't block it because Cirina only has flying on my turn. That's right.
Yeah. And this is Menace, so I'll take 2 blockers, and this is I'll get treasure if it dies. So make your choice.
So if I double block Carlo, my Cirina dies, and all my stuff dies, and I don't take 5 damage. Is that worth it?
I guess alternatively you can trade for a 2/2.
I can trade for a 2/2? What?
The crook. You can trade your free 2 for a 2/2.
Yes, I could. I could try and kill something on the way out. I'm curious whether or not I can just win next turn. The thing to know is that, well, the next room of the Undercity is Trap, which says target player loses 5 life, and I'm going to get there before you're going to get there.
That's true. You have the initiative in that respect.
In that respect. So I'm going to let you get this, but you're going to get 2 counters or scry 2. You're not going to get that. Okay. The question is, if I don't block you, or if I do block you, do I buy myself 2 turns? And if not, is there a reason to just not block you instead? So you're telegraphing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage at me? Right? 9 damage?
That's true.
9 damage, which would leave me at 4. If I was left at 6 instead, does that help me? Or even higher? I mean, I can play that. I can play that. That'll deal with 2 things, and that will leave you with how much left? 5, 6, 7. You can swing for like at least 6 damage in that scenario, and I can block at least 2 of that. But if you get to the trap room at all, I do definitely die. Huh. I think I just take all of it. How much am I taking?
Okay.
I've forgotten.
You are taking 5 plus 2 plus 2, so 9.
Okay. I think I should have swung out at you last turn, and then I could have maybe raced you, but I think that I've misplayed that, because obviously I didn't want to block here. In retrospect, anyway. Then again, maybe you would have attacked with 2 more pieces if I didn't have blockers, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think I would have done that.
So it's 9, I go down to 4?
Yep.
Whew, all right. What are you doing?
Okay.
You take the initiative from me.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put 2 counters on my Skeletal Changeling.
Okay, don't forget to mark the new room.
Yes.
Just click the plus. Yeah, you got it. And Skeletal Changeling, that doesn't have like an unblockable. That's not Changeling Outcast, right?
No, it's just a regenerate.
Changeling Outcast is such a classic. What a card.
Yeah, it's a card.
Do you think we're going to get a reprint of that when we go to Lorwyn?
That'd be sweet. I hope so. It's a cool. It lets you do cool stuff.
It does. It's weird. I feel like we hardly ever see reprints these days. We get like 1 or 2 per set, and that makes sense. I'd rather see new cards than reprints. But every once in a while, I'm like, well, that would fit really well. I don't like that card, so why not?
Fair enough.
I don't know. I don't know what I want.
I guess it has like an obscure keyword on it, so maybe it's hard to reprint because it's like I don't think it's like a rare.
Right, it's Shadow, isn't it? I forgot it wasn't just unblockable.
Yeah.
They've been doing like 1 card a set that has a non-set mechanic keyword.
Yeah, though I think
lately.
The thing is, they tend to like make that rare if they can.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, is that your turn, or do you have more things in second main?
I think I just gotta hold up mana.
Cool. All right. I mean, I might just be dead in that case. I don't know what you can do with
I can do mana. Cool and smart things.
So can I untap?
You can untap if you wish.
All right. Untap and
Make
draw.
your time.
Interesting. Huh. How many attackers do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? All right. Let's see if you have 5, and let's say you have like, I don't know, 1 removal spell. I need to have like 6 blockers.
Also, if I just take the initiative again.
Yeah, but you have to get through damage to do that, right?
Yeah, but it's like if I do 1 damage, you're dead.
No, I understand. That's why I'm talking about blockers, not how much damage.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, fair.
So 1, 2, 3. I have 3 blockers currently. I kind of need to get like 3 more to really reliably not die, I think. So let's start. I mean, let's start with the one, the only, Peregrine Drake.
Ooh.
I'm going to tap 5 mana to cast Peregrine Drake, and then when it enters, I will untap 5 lands.
This card's a problem.
It's just a 0 mana 2/3. You know, like there's no way you could exploit that. It was so funny. I was looking at a discussion the other day.
It's not even a negative mana 2/3.
I mean, that's a fringe situation. No, it's funny. I was looking at an interesting conversation where someone was like, "Why was Freed from the Real ever a common?" And like, yeah, of course, Freed from the Real is a ridiculous card when you think about everything you could do with it in the history of Magic. But in the context of a single set in Draft, it was a perfectly reasonable common card because, oh, it's just like a card that lets you either like 1 mana tap something down repeatedly or 1 mana give something vigilance repeatedly, right? But outside of that context, it is broken. And that's what I think of a Peregrine Drake too, or it's just like, you know, if you have 5 mana, you can cast this thing for 0 mana. That's kind of cool. Yeah. But yeah, if this was instead just affinity for lands, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would be very good. Like, it wouldn't have any combo potential, but it would still be very good, I think. And that's kind of what I think they were going for when they made Peregrine Drake.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's that. And now I have 6 mana left to play with. If I spend that on that...
Affinity for land is a really funny idea for a mechanic, honestly.
That was why I really, really liked the Icebreaker Kraken. Kaldheim was one of the most recent sets when I really started getting into Magic, and Icebreaker Kraken was one of the cards, which had affinity for snow. And since snow lands were the most common snow permanents, it was this really fun. Like, you could get to half of its mana value, you could cast it, right? And it was like 12 mana normally, so it ended up being like this 6 cost thing that got cheaper even further into the game if you went. Anyway.
Yeah, I feel like they really cemented your love of Big Blue. Sorry, yeah.
Yes, 100% it did. I'm going to tap 3, not my my whatchamacallit face guy. And we're going to play Chains of Custody.
Ooh.
Wait, can I afford this?
What does it do?
Chains of Custody is a removal spell that gives the enchanted thing ward. It is proto Sheltered by Ghosts. It's worse Sheltered by Ghosts.
Okay, but
dang, I don't know. I was gonna actually put it on a card that's in my hand, but I can't afford to play the card that's in my hand. So, if I send those two first, and then let's do 2 mana left. Actually, let's do this a different way because I think it's more interesting.
Okay.
We're gonna tap 2 blue. We're gonna play a Mind Stone. That is a rock that taps for mana. We're gonna tap the Mind Stone and a blue source to play Mysterio's Phantasm, or the Cool Illusion it is. This is, for some reason, this card I imported as a Spider-Man version. I don't remember why. Maybe I just couldn't find it at the time. And then I'm going to spend 3 to cast Chains of Custody on my Mysterio's Phantasm. Does that all check out, or did you want to interact somewhere along that chain of events?
So who are you targeting?
I'm targeting Carlo.
And that's it, okay.
Yeah, so let me just bring up Chains of Custody so we can see what it is. I should have brought up the other pieces as we went through it, but, you know, I was busy taking my turn. So Chains of Custody, when it enters, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until this leaves. And the enchanted permanent has ward 2, so Mysterio's Phantasm is a 1/3 with ward 2 now. It has flying and vigilance, and whenever it attacks, I mill a card. Do you have a response?
Cool, so...
Oh, I'm dead, aren't I?
After you target, I'm going to tap free, play Ghostly Flicker.
What?
Oh, it's an instant.
I needed that card! That would have been really good with that Peregrine Drake. Speaking of, you know...
Yeah, and also it would be a great way to get the initiative back. You just tell me.
Oh, wait, could I have just killed you? No, I don't think I could have just killed you. No. The next room is...
Anyway,
I think I can double tap the initiative, but it would have been not enough anyway.
I'm going to target Wektu and Carlo.
Okay.
With that. So Carlo's going to lose all their counters.
Mm-hmm. They are.
But they're going to see Wektu come back into play.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to cause... Yeah, it's always another villain. Yeah, so
it doesn't
draw
see
a
it,
card and see what happens.
Okay, you get to do another connive. Cool. I should bring up Ghostly Flicker. Oh, I don't think it's going to be able to see it. You put it off screen. Ghostly Flicker. I'll type it in. That's fine.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I didn't bring up, like, Peregrine Drake, and I definitely should have. Or Mysterio's Phantasm. I just haven't had time because I was taking my turn. Alright. B?
Yeah. Cool. So,
are you going to draw a card and discard a card?
I've drawn a card. I'm just figuring what I'm going to discard. I'll discard this Feign Deaf.
Peregrine? Yeah.
I want to do my hand.
What did you discard?
So Feign Deaf is a Black Blink spell.
Got it. Yep. I got it. You can put that in the bin.
Yeah, cool.
So Carlo's a +1?
Yeah, +1.
Okay. So I'm unfortunately tapped out after everything I did, which I think... Yeah, no, I think you just win, because I need to take the initiative from you so that you don't get the trap, but that means I only have 4 blockers, not 5. And you have 5 attackers. Yeah, I think you just win that. So we will attack with a Slither Blade. I wonder if I could have played that differently. I maybe could have. I'm not sure. I will get the initiative. I will move to the trap room to hit you. Well, actually, no, let me try to do the math first. I can't attack with Peregrine Drake or the Phantasm, but I could attack with the Whirlpool Rider and Cirina and Slither Blade, which would be 3, 4, 5 damage. I could potentially do 10, except for the fact that you have 4 blockers, so I couldn't anyway.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So I'll swing in with the Slither Blade. I'll do 1 damage to you, and then I'll do 5 damage to you. And I think
that's 6 total.
Yeah, take 6. And I'll technically have the initiative, and then you will be able to win it next turn.
Yeah, I just give a flyer and
I was hoping to get some blink in and get another one or two equipment. I've got this pretty cool one in the deck that whenever you attack, you venture.
Yeah. You do have a flying blocker. Actually, never mind. I gotta think about this.
I do have a flying blocker. Yeah. But you have 5 attackers. You can just attack. It doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, that's true. And also one of those menace. So yeah, I just swing out. And,
yep. Oh yeah, you also had menace. I was hoping to get rid of Carlo. If I was able to do that, I would have survived here, I think. But yeah, you had the blink. That's sweet. I love using blink as protection. I think blink is one of the most versatile pieces that you can have in a deck. It was so
protection and also untap.
It is fun. Such an easy include in any deck. I think if you're building a deck and you're like, I need cards that protect and need cards that let me reset my TBs and I need cards that let me get an instant speed blocker. Like, it does all of these things. And so it can fit really easily into a deck where you're trying to figure out what to cut and what not to. Blink is just so versatile.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you swing in. I block what I can. You are able to grab. You did go down the correct direction in the Undercity, I believe.
Yeah, I got the counters.
Yeah, I so rarely go that direction, but I think in 1v1 it is just correct because 5 damage is it represents so much.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, if you're playing like super control game, maybe not. But yeah,
I mean, you didn't need it really. Like, how much damage could you guaranteedly get through here, right? I can block, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, and then you'd get through with another like 4. I think you would have got me to 0 actually without the trap. Something like that. Or maybe not. Because I have 4 blockers, so I can block your 4 things that aren't Carlo, and then Carlo gets in for 3. Yeah, I would have been at 1 without the trap. Yeah. Cool. GG. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm just gonna pull out real quick because I think it's an interesting piece.
Villains win again.
I think I had a blink that I just didn't have the opportunity to use. No, I didn't. I had self bounce. I didn't have an actually blink in hand. If I had some blink, I could have done some gross things with like Peregrine Drake and stuff. But and then maybe like flunged my entire hand down and maybe done something cool. But I have this other torch, Delver's Torch, which is the thing is it's kind of expensive. It's 2 to cast, 3 to equip, which to be fair is the same as 4 to cast, 1 to equip, but still. And it is whenever the equipped creature attacks, I get to venture. Which I could get that first and not give you the initiative and just dig my way through a dungeon. And maybe that's a better play. I just like the Undercity way more. And the goal of this deck was to be able to have a more reliable, like, I'm going to hold the initiative and I can easily get it back if I need to. So it's got a lot of like flyers and unblockable creatures. But no, you just were able to go wide enough because you're such a, like you're a creature-based.
Menace. I'm a menace.
Well, the menace helped, sure, but also just like the fact that you were able to go pretty wide because that's the goal of your deck, right? Is to like have these cheap villains that you can just like.
Yeah, to trigger Carlo as much as possible. Yeah,
and you're never running out of material because you're. Well, I guess that's not entirely true. Connive is draw discard. It lets you curate your hand. It doesn't let you replace the cards that you play.
I actually have no villains left in my hand right now.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's why I think that the whatever that one's called, the Flood of Thought or whatever. Let's see if I'm bringing it up again. Ideas Unbound is such a good card for a deck like that because what happened in testing when I was building it was, I have so much card draw, but it has equal amount of discard, which means I'm in a situation where I'm just empty-handed and I'm just drawing and discarding and drawing and discarding, and I'm not actually going up value, right? I'm not actually going up cards. And so being able to just go like, I'm going to just cast Ideas Abound, I'm going to draw 3 cards, and then I'm going to play a card and connive and play a card and connive and play a card and connive, and now I'm down to 0 again, and then I end my turn. Felt really good, so I'm really happy about putting that little package in there. That's something I've been playing around with recently a lot is like, can a deck support just a arbitrary arcane package? And I think a lot of decks can. They just fit nicely into them without being too obstructing because a lot of them are just good cards,
Yeah. Totally.
And occasionally you get to splice, and it's very funny.
Yeah, I didn't draw any spicy cards.
No,
But,
exactly. I don't expect it to come up, but it could, and I don't think it's like making the deck worse. Sometimes it's like, oh, I'm warping my deck around this fringe thing that probably won't happen, and that's usually bad, but I don't think it warps the deck much, because I'm just like, I need a draw package anyway. Oh, look, here's 3 really good draw spells I have that are here, you know? And at bare minimum, they're like 1 mana draw a card, and you're like, cool, I can afford to have a cycler here for no reason, right? It's not that bad. Anyway, that is our showcase of these characters. I think Cirina has such funny potential. You can build her however you want. I think the best way is probably to either do an All That Glitters or a Free from the Real, as we mentioned a little bit. But I wanted to go a sillier route. And I think Carlo also just has a lot of potential in the cool things that... there's no variance to that deck. Like, there's one deck that Carlo can support, and that's it. You're playing it, right? Maybe I didn't build it perfectly, but, like, you know... There's not like,
you probably want to include every villain you can.
You just run all the villains.
Like,
you run as many changelings as you think are worth it. A lot of the common changelings are pretty dang good, it turns out, though. Like, they're not bad at all. They didn't feel like they hindered your ability to perform as a deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, have a good night, everyone. I've been Darcy Bits. With me it has been B, and we will see you next time.